Back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Kylie and I am working on a series where I am making over each room in my apartment to get rid of the gray feeling without painting the walls. So today we are in our entryway. This is the front door and there's a lot that doesn't function here. So firstly, this is our shoe storage that we had in our last apartment, and we didn't really properly store it in the moving truck to move here. So like we should have taped all the doors shut and we didn't, and so they flew open and it fell and it broke. So this door is like hanging on by a thread and we really have to like slam it shut, like fully shut. It's like bowed. I don't know if you can tell from that angle. But also this whole drawer pull here came out. It's supposed to go like this and then your shoes are inside, but this is the only functioning drawer. I have this one taped here. It doesn't work. The pieces of the inner drawer are actually already thrown out. So unfortunately this broke, but we did get a new one and it is a little bit smaller, which is something we are interested in because this kind of takes up too much space. Oh, and one of the feet broke and it can't really go onto the wall because then I don't know, it's just weird. It's not good anymore, and I'm very nervous about it falling over and hurting one of us, especially my daughter. She doesn't come over here. This is like danger zone. She's not allowed, but I worry about it. So we're going to take this apart and I have a new one to replace it. The other thing is the lighting. So there are two lights here, and then there's a third light at the end of the hallway, and they all turn on together. None of them turn on separately. It's super frustrating because the last light is at both of the bedroom doorways, and we keep the doors open at nighttime because of airflow. We have window units, we don't have central air, so if we were to close the doors it would get really, really hot in all the other spaces. So we always have the doors open, which means that at nighttime, if we want to turn these on, that light turns on and it turns into both of the bedrooms and one where my daughter sleeps. So we never turn this light on. So it's not functional at nighttime when we're taking the dog out or just other things, you know. You just need a hallway light. So I did get some lighting to put on the wall, and of course this is a rental, so it will be renter friendly. And we want a rug to be a bit more functional, and then something needs to go on this blank wall here because it's just far too gray. So without further ado, let's get into this entryway makeover. Wasn't bad at all, especially because it was already very broken, like beyond repair. We tried to repair it to keep it It was broken beyond repair, but because of that, I could just kind of break it. The harder part is going to be getting all of this down 4 flights of stairs. It's raining right now, so I will not be doing that, and most likely I won't be doing that. It will probably be my husband who disposes of this, but I think we're gonna break here because I do want to set up the new piece, but I don't really want to get started because we're approaching bedtime. And I don't want to start a project that we then have to pick up tomorrow or make a mess and all that. So I think we will pause here, get rid of this, and start fresh building the new one. It is the next day, and I put this together last night. I ended really, really late, so it is not attached to the wall, which is a necessity. I do not want this to come down, although this is much sturdier than our last one. I still want to secure it to the wall, but I was waiting to secure it to the wall because I wanted to put, well, one, it was 10:30 at night, and I wasn't going to do that to our neighbors. And also I wanted to put the rug down that I got because I don't think I'll be able to get under the feet once it's mounted because it won't really budge at all. So I wanted to put the rug down and then we will secure it to the wall. Now that I have the rug down in the position that I want, I can secure this to the wall and then also add some things on this wall here. So once this is in its position, then I can decide where to put the things that I want to put. All right, I got this secured to the wall. It's definitely not going to budge. So when we open this, there's no fear of it toppling over. But one thing I'm so excited to add is sconces. So I got these online and they're battery operated and they actually just like plug in, like the light bulbs recharge. So they have a little remote, which is great. And they're just little wall sconces that we can put on either side and not have to worry about any electrical or anything like that. Because we don't have a plug on this side. There is a plug on this side, but I didn't really want to do wires, and we're definitely not getting anything wired in because this is just a rental, but this was such a good solution. Little wall sconces that have a little battery powered light with a little remote. So on either side. As I'm taking this out, I don't know if maybe I should put the mirror up first. Yeah, let's do that actually. Before I start doing all this, let's do the mirror first. Because I want that to be in the center, so I really want that to be centered, and then we can do the sconces off of that. Got a little ahead of myself, I'm just too excited. This is the beautiful mirror that we're going to hang. We just got it at the thrift store today. We just found it. It is the perfect piece, and we actually found something to go with it that I will be showing in a moment. But I want it to be centered above this. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. All right, let me do some measuring to see where I want to put the little hook. It's so good. I love it. We literally just picked it up today, and I've never seen something like it. It is so old. Like, it doesn't look as old as it actually is because it's in such amazing condition, but the back, it's like ancient. But I've never seen like curved kind of like wood like this in a mirror like this age. It's pretty old. And then I love this little detail here. I just definitely wanted something a little bit more curved. I didn't expect this, but I didn't want another rectangular thing on top of a rectangular thing. And then of course this is brand new and like, you know, it's not real wood. It's like melamine, like, you know, MDF or whatever. But I love antique, I love old, I love wood. So I really needed to warm this space up, and I think this does it perfectly. Now we can get ready to put up the sconces. Find one other thing at the thrift store today that is just going to perfectly match all of the other things that we have going on here. It is this beautiful, very worn antique chair. Although it's antique, it's actually very sturdy. And we were thinking of putting a bench here, but we just couldn't find one. And this was kind of the vibe I was going for, like a beat up antique raw wood. And I just could not find what I was looking for. And at the thrift store today, we came across this chair and we sat in it, we thought about it, and we were like, the bench is really just to sit and put shoes on or throw a bag or whatever. And you can do the same with a chair. And I actually kind of like the idea of a chair better now than a bench. So let's add this to the space. That's where I'm going to leave off today. I'm thinking about possibly hanging some type of art or something like that up here. I haven't decided, but tomorrow we are going to be doing a DIY on this wall to kind of break up the blank, just gray that is here. We're going to put a little artwork and kind of refurbish some frames that I have. But this has already transformed the space so much. I love it. The last thing we are going to do in this makeover is fill this wall with some color and some art to kind of balance the other side and also just brighten up the whole space. And with that, the room is complete. It's a very small, very tight space, but I feel like it's now maximized and really styled. So I'm so excited to show you the reveal.